The police pulled him over. She dead in the front seat. The police said, what's going on? He said she having an asthma attack while we was fucking. The police let him go. He drove away with a dead body. A lot of people was dying, and they was switching out a lot of people's bodies, but they weren't actually dying. They were switching timelines. Right now, they are building a penitentiary that can make you do 25 years in 25 minutes. Freedom is something we have never seen.
Do you feel that the music industry is a big cover-up to trafficking?
It's not really human trafficking, it's slavery. There's no rich rapper. Every rapper live off of loans. Don't understand, I told you before, I cannot be conscious, I cannot be human, I cannot be anything, I'm only a thought. But I was in the back room for 3 days, gang, and I seen some shit. The dolphin used 100% of their brain. The dolphins are the Anunnakis. You know that there's people right now unconscious that have astral projected to the moon, and the government got their body and they are in jail on the moon.
It's that new shit, but it's that view skit.
Here we go. Once again, we're back at it, by way of Real Life Street Stars. It's your boy, Real Life Joker. Here talking to the entity known as 607.
Don't start that again. Come on, gang, don't start that again.
I thought we had it understood.
No, we ain't have we don't got understood. You always playing. I'm not no entity. Right? Stop playing with me, gang.
I thought you weren't human.
No.
So therefore I'm giving you.
No, I'm not human. I'm not entity. Listen, I cannot be nothing. Listen, you don't understand. I told you before, I cannot be conscious. I cannot be human. I cannot be anything. I'm only a thought.
Oh, okay. All right, well, now you broke it down, but let's go and jump right into it, man. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss.
I'm not gay, Joker. You're not gonna jump at me. I think you're getting kind of free.
Oh, yeah. God damn it. Listen, we're not going to pause this whole conversation, but there might be some pause-worthy moments. But
right.
Damn it, just pause the whole interview just in case. Pause the whole goddamn interview.
Right.
I'm curious, Unc. You are from St. Louis. The abbreviations for St. Louis is STL, man, and a lot of people who are born in St. Louis with the STL, it made me think about, when we have these conversations, how does it play into to stillborns?
Listen, the name of St. Louis is hustle, because you can't spell hustle without STL, right? Listen, St. Louis is backdoor city, right? I'm from a city where you never make it out, and when you do, you shall never return unless you're trying to help, right? Listen, I'm from a place to where we never see people do anything other than what they always been doing. I'm from the cycle, gang, and everybody in St. Louis is still in the cycle. It really ain't too much to explain. Well, what is it you want to know? Why you want to talk about my life and my past and where I'm from?
That's what I was saying. You can't spell STL without.
You can't spell hustle without STL. Come on, gang. You can't spell hustle without STL.
Well, I'm sorry. I was saying you can't spell stillborn without STL. So
what do you
back
mean?
To the question.
What do you mean stillborn? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody in the world is stillborn because nobody has yet to be born. Listen, I'm keeping it real, right? Jesus said everybody has to be reborn, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. You know them cars that you see riding around and that the people in the penitentiary are driving, that ain't nobody in, the white cars with the stuff on the top of them?
Yeah.
You know people in the penitentiary driving them cars. See, them kind of like people bodies. People are driving their bodies, but nobody's actually behind the wheel. That's what I'm saying. So everybody is stillborn, right? Because everybody is walking dead.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, I was gonna go deeper with that, but you kind of laid down the law with that one, so we're gonna take it as face value.
Listen, we can go deeper, but what is deep, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this: you want to say things that really don't make sense, because what is deep? I mean, a lot of people say water becomes deep, but if you a midget, 6 feet is deep. But if you 6 feet, then 6 feet is not deep. So I ask you again, what is deep? I'm confused. I'm confused.
You wanted something?
No, I'm confused.
All right, well,
what is deep?
Let's do it like this, because I don't want to go that deep. Man.
What is that deep? Deep is a human perception. There's no such thing as deep. See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
See, listen, if you're going to interview me, say some real words, because there's no such thing as deep, because deep is a perception. Anybody can claim something to be deep, and it don't got to be deep at all.
How about further? Can we go further? Is that a word that
I don't think you understand. I know niggas in the trenches that told me they was moving further, but they going in a cycle. They make money and then they broke again tomorrow. But they perception is that they moving further. So further is also a perception. If you're going to talk to me right.
Now you're right. He said niggas done did a whole 360.
Yeah,
Talking about they
y'all
going
moving
further.
up. I'm coming up. Nigga, you still stink. You still look the same.
You
nigga,
coming back
still,
around.
Yeah, nigga, you just coming back around.
So the reason I asked that was because, I'm just curious. We talk about the human experience, about knowledge that we obtain in life and things of that nature. When a child is technically a stillborn, meaning that they were birthed up to the point of, the mother about to give birth, and then they're born and something happens to where they didn't have the human experience, except for in their mother's womb. Where do they lie within the, within the measuring of life, as far as how much human experience you get to obtain to take it to, the spiritual phase? When you never had a chance to experience the actual life.
You did.
Outside of the mother's womb.
You did. I don't think you understand. Because before you enter this life, you see this life. And I can prove it. Listen, and it's recorded in your subconscious mind, but you don't know, and I can prove it. It was a person. They cut their brain in half. What I mean by that is, you got the left side of your brain, you got the right side of your brain. They cut their brain in half. And when they did that, they could still understand certain shit. So they took cardboard. They put key on the cardboard. They put it in front of their right eye, right? Real quick, like for 5 seconds, and they put it down. They said, what we just put in front of your eye? The person said, I don't know. They said, okay, fine, good. So they put on the table. They put a key on the table and 7 other objects. They said, pick what we just put in front of your eye. The person picked the key, right? Everything was already recorded in your subconscious mind. So let me tell you what I mean. See, people already know sometimes you get in a life that you cannot win. Right? You cannot win this life. So you come in this life, you understand you don't got enough time to win. So for that reason, you check out before it starts because you already know the ending. And I can tell you how I know because you understand this. Did you know if you put 1,000 monkeys in a room that they'll write a book from Stephen King if they had unlimited time to do it?
They ain't writing no book from Stephen King.
They
might write Curious George or something.
No, I'll keep it real. If you put 1,000 monkeys in a room with 1,000 typewriters, they will write a book from Stephen King. I'm keeping it real. A lot of people don't know.
They might write Planet of the Apes.
No, come on, gang. I'm not talking about
Stephen King.
Gang, I'm not playing. I'm keeping it real. Listen, see, you don't understand. So back to the stillborn. When the stillborn came, it chose to neglect that life. I'll just fast forward to the next one, right? Because listen, this one was not the right one for me. I'm going to fast forward to the next one. So then that soul is still born, right? Listen, you cannot stop a soul from coming in when it's destined to come in. Right? A lot of people understand this because once you come in, you kind of like been here forever. Did you know we all just changed the timelines? That even when that baby came here, it was grown in another timeline?
Hey, okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I'm saying you can never lose life because life that was given can never be taken. Listen, life can't even be taken by God. It's life energy, right? It's a system, it's a cycle. It's forever. It never stops.
It's forever. Once it's here, it's going. It's going.
Yeah.
Okay. We spoke about your hometown, St. Louis. I'm curious, when you were coming up, did you have personally any heroes that you looked up to?
Stop playing with me. Listen, I'm gonna say this.
I'm just curious.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm from the trenches. My hero was the same person that everybody hero was. It was the motherfucker selling dope. The problem was they was selling dope to my mama. Right? Listen. I come from a place to where you don't have a lot to look up to, right? I looked up to people that was broke but pretending to be rich, right? Listen, I'm from St. Louis, gang. I'm from Backdoor City, gang, right? So I really had nobody to look up to. The moment I tried to look up to somebody, I looked up to Tupac, found out he was gay.
Damn. Now when he go gay?
Now,
where you hear that from?
Come on, you know. Listen, I fuck with Tupac. I'm a thug life nigga. I'm thug life. But everybody know he was fucking with P Diddy. Everybody know.
Damn. Okay. I don't think everybody know.
Everybody know, gang.
All right. All right. Well, let's go. Let's go deep. I mean,
come on, gang.
Let's go further.
What's deep? You still?
Yeah. What is deep? We'll let deep is a perception.
Yeah.
And let's see how people perceive this conversation.
Yeah. Deep is just a choice.
Oh, there you go. Deep is a choice, left or right. Hell, who knows? Let's go and start. We have a lot of talk about spirituality, about the second coming of Christ, about God and what is the entity of, that's above us or below us or whatever it is. But I want to talk to you about your thoughts on demonic energy, demons. Do you feel the demons are real? They exist, and in what plane and what form do they exist? How do they take shape?
Listen, a lot of people don't know that everybody has the devil deep within them, right? Because let me tell you what I mean. Anger is a low vibrational thing, right? So is jealousy, right? So is envy, right?
Right.
All these things come in and out of people from time to time, day and night, over and over, repeatedly, right? See, what people don't understand is without dark energy, without negative, you wouldn't have positive, right? So a lot of people, they don't want to understand that and look at who they really is. But for me, I understand I'm a piece of shit. I understand that I'm a street nigga. But on the other end of that, I understand that I'm a prophet, right? Because everybody has a chance to accept who they are, right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people run from themselves. When they run from themselves, they spend their life running. So fuck them. Listen, Joker, what can we do with a nigga that's always running and won't admit who they is? Look, I'm a thief, nigga. You turn your back, I'ma steal from you, nigga, even if I fuck with you, nigga. Right? That's who I am. I'ma steal from you and help you look for it. Right? Yeah, that's the thing.
But
I can never change if I don't accept who I was. Listen, people run from who they are. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I know bitches that'll suck a dick and fuck everybody, do all this shit. The bitch say, oh no, I'm a good bitch. How? You a hoe. Well, I know niggas, listen, I'm keeping it real. I know niggas that lose every fight, run from every fight. And they on the internet act like they're a real nigga. So all this shit you saying is a perception, but you determine how far you go with it, right? I go where I want to go, do what I want to do, but that's for me. But for everybody else that grew up in St. Louis, it probably wasn't that to them. A lot of people probably grew up in St. Louis and it was good to them, because that's perception, right? It just depends on the person. But for me, it wasn't a pretty sight.
All right, well, we talk about good and evil. Let me
Why
just
you
get
keep
your
talking
take,
about why you keep talking about something that don't
within
exist?
St. Louis and the States.
Right, it's perception.
It's perception, right?
It's in the eyes of the beholder.
Right.
Come on,
So
gang.
let me ask you, and this is your eyes I'm asking: Is United States more evil than other countries?
I don't think you understand. United States of America is just the same as everywhere else, right? Because I don't think you understand that right now it's all the governments is one government. It's one world order, right? People think we at war, but we not at war, right? People don't understand this, gang, because anywhere you see the law, anywhere you see the police, anywhere you see a jail, it's the same. Ain't there's a jail everywhere? Ain't there's police everywhere? Don't they got the military everywhere?
Yeah.
So everywhere gotta be the same, right? So.
Well, I look at it.
No, Trump not our leader.
Leaders,
you think Trump our leader? Listen, that's he the one that you see.
He's our figurehead.
I'm telling you this. Listen, I don't want to say too much, but I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Trump don't make decisions. Trump is the face. He the face, gang. It's somebody behind Trump that's doing everything, right? You gotta understand this. Trump saying the same thing Obama said. They're just saying it different. It's the same shit, right? Democrat versus Republican, but they both together. It's like when you go to lawyer and it's a public defender and you go to court, it's the same thing, right? You go into court with the prosecutor. They work together.
Damn. Wait a minute, because Trump just had the UFC at the White House, and I forgot the guy who won, but he after he won, he just yelled to the nation and to everyone there that Michelle Obama's a man.
You talk about Michelle Obama. You talk about Michelle Obama being a man. Everybody know that. But did you know that the White House almost got attacked by drones? Right? They not gonna really put that out there. They don't want people to know this. But every time Trump step out, somebody try to kill him. Right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody know Michelle Obama a man, right? What happened to Michael? Everybody know, gang. If you look at Obama, you look at Michael, and then you don't see Michael no more, but you see Michelle, and Michelle looks just like Michael. You ain't confused. You understand that Michelle is Michael. Right? And you understand this. You know Michelle is Michael, gang. Everybody know. Everybody know.
All right.
But listen, why would Trump say that? Why would that be coming out the White House? Listen, why would Obama say he think every man should, have a gay friend? And you the president.
I don't know why he would say that.
But listen, a lot of people don't know this
Agendas.
Yeah, did you know Obama killed this gay lover?
No, bro, where you get that from?
No, I know what you mean you get it from. He did one interview and he died right after. He's a white man. He told a story about Obama smoking crack with him and having sex with him. I'm keeping it real.
What? Hold on, what? God damn.
Obama did this. But listen, I'm gonna say this. They gonna show you stuff about, Bill Clinton. They gonna show you Bill Clinton in the Epstein files. They gonna show you what they wanna show you, but they don't wanna destroy Obama at this point. So they're gonna keep on doing what they gotta do for Obama because they wanna still act like Obama was the first black president.
Yeah, which he was.
No, he was not. How is the first black president when Obama is some kind of Christopher Columbus? When Obama is not black? When Obama is not even American?
I mean, what is black really, man?
That's what I'm saying. Black, listen, I'm gonna say this. Black and African is different. I'm not African. Only thing I can say to myself is I'm black because my nationality has been hidden from me. They still ain't told me who the fuck I am, right? I'm keeping it real. I'm not black. I'm not African. Listen, I don't know what the fuck I am, but I know I'm not this. That's what I'm telling you. Don't call me what you call me.
You're OJ.
Come on, gang. Come on, stop playing with me. Why you play so much, gang? Why do you play?
Knife in the hand. No, again, because for some of the audience, you gotta dumb it down. I'm not one of the ones you have to dumb it down.
I'm dumbing it down, but what is dumb? I'm dumbing it down, but listen, how low can you go? How dumb can you get?
Low hanging fruit. Very low hanging fruit.
I ain't gonna do all
right, hey, now let's keep going. Because we unlocking some here. So, Unc, I gotta ask you, do you feel that the music industry is a big cover up to trafficking after we saw what happened with this Diddy case? And he's at the top of the music business. Listen, is it just a cover up for human trafficking?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. It's not really human trafficking, it's slavery, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. People don't really understand that everybody in the music industry right now, they living off loans. There's no rich rapper. Every rapper live off a loan. You find one rapper that's in the plus. You can't find one, right? They give them the money before they make it. And then every time they make something, the industry take it, right? So it's more in the lines of, listen, I'm gonna own your shit, you work for your shit, and every time you need your shit, you call me, right? The industry will play you crazy. Look at Finesse 2 Times. Finesse 2 Times ain't have enough money to buy a $3,000 camera to go in his backpack. I'm keeping it real, gang. And listen, he was just the biggest artist in the fucking world. Dropped the biggest song you ever fucking heard of. Where's money go? Who collected his money?
That is concerning.
Right.
That is concerning.
Listen, it's way more concerning when you got rappers. Listen, I'm saying, fuck rappers. Nobody should never want to be a rapper. Look at all the rappers from Houston that was signed to that nigga Junior Daddy. Listen, I'm saying this. This the biggest rapper of all times. Mr. Scarface, Mr. Scar, and he the brokest. Yeah. He the brokest.
Damn.
He the brokest. Listen, I'm gonna say this, man. It don't pay to be a rapper. It don't pay.
Jay-Z?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. One thing. Listen, Jay-Z is backdoor, right? Listen, everybody don't know this. One thing about Jay-Z, he backdoor, and this time coming too. Jay-Z getting here. Jay-Z gonna be just like Dame Dash. Listen, I'm gonna say this. You don't understand this. Jay-Z had to say he didn't know Diddy. Jay-Z gotta say he don't know everybody. Because Jay-Z right now is trying to hold on to the masks. He think he gonna pass them on to Blue. But Blue can't get the masks. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I shouldn't even say this, but I heard this from a valuable source, right? Why is it that right now, out of all the times in the world, 15, 20 years later, Jay-Z come back, right? And he's stabbing at people that's, people don't understand why he's stabbing at people that's in the penitentiary getting stabbed up. And then Jay-Z come out stabbing at you after you already been stabbed up, after you already dropped your lawsuit, right? I don't think you know what's going on, gang.
Yeah, no, I know what's going on. And I think there's a bigger play at hand. Let me just say that.
No, the play already been played. Jay-Z, listen. Jay-Z trying to make it through, but he not gonna make it through. He gonna get the same hand everybody else get. Nobody ever make it through. Listen, right now, only reason you ain't heard from Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre right now know if he dropped the detox, it's over for him. He ain't gonna never drop that. That's why you heard from Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre still ain't gonna never drop the detox. As long as you keep him waiting, you good.
Matter of fact, he ain't never gonna drop this.
Yeah, he can't drop it. Once he drop it, he broke again. Listen, do you know why Dre never become a billionaire? People think Dre is a billionaire, but you know Dre never got that billion from Apple?
Yeah.
He never got it.
Yeah, he never got it.
Because He posted.
Because he talked too quick. I
Yeah.
mean, he posted it. I mean, he moved too quick. Okay. All right. The music industry is an interesting place, but technically, outside of that, people go missing.
Man, fuck the music industry, man. If I can't spend $3,000 on a book bag after I had the #1 single, fuck the music industry.
Now, see, that's because he didn't have no liquid cash. He probably
That's because he ain't had no physical brain.
Damn. Oh yeah, damn. Music industry owns that too.
Yeah, no, they take that because listen, do you know how to really trick a motherfucker? Anybody show them something they want. Once you show them something that they want, they're not gonna see nothing they don't want, right? So once you show them the money, listen, people think that rich will solve a problem for being broke. Money is not the problem for a broke nigga. The problem for a broke nigga is not money. Money won't solve your problem. Money gonna make you more broker.
Yeah, facts. Said the pimp to the hoe.
Yeah, come on, man.
I hear you. I hear you.
You're always playing, but I'm serious as shit.
No, hey man, listen, I'm trying to drop jewels like you, man. Hey, listen. No, so what I was gonna ask, Unc, was what do you feel really happens to, the kids that go missing and the people that go missing? We spoke last time about, people never really die as long as their name is being said and the thought of them is still around. But when people go missing and they've been missing for 10, 20, 30 years and no one's saying their name, what do you feel happened to those people, the forgotten?
You ever heard of the back room?
I've heard of the back room.
Listen, did you know right now that if I was to walk through this wall, it's possible? I gotta meditate and get on the exact same frequency as this wall. But you know what happened if I slip, I get stuck. If one atom fall, I become that wall, right? So I don't think you understand this. They have seen this, certain things happen and make portals just open up and people walk through them without even knowing them, right? And listen, and they will be in another reality and think they still in this reality. They don't even know what's going on. Right? I'm gonna say this.
Facts.
A lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people died during COVID and they not here. Right? They in different realities, but the people that's here that's in their body are shells. Right? During COVID time, they switched out a lot of bodies. That's why I had a lot of people in the house. A lot of people was dying and they were switching out a lot of people's bodies, but they weren't actually dying, they were switching timelines. Right? And it's true, like this is common, right? You have done it 2 to 3 times in this lifetime. You don't even recognize it, right? No, ain't nobody actually missing. They skipping timelines, gang. I'm just trying to keep it real. It sounds like some spooky shit, but if you pay attention to what everything's saying, why is it that even Elon Musk said he gonna take the fiction out of science, right? He gonna take the science, he gonna take the fiction out of science fiction.
I want to plug the streets in with current, right? It's like a bank, right? It got a bunch of useful features, right? The thing I like most about current is you get up to $750 before you get your check if you get approved, right? They got the credit bill card, right? I actually partner with them and I like them, right? Mm-hmm. And like since you on my podcast and everybody's watching this, if they use my code, they can get $75 just for signing up, right? And getting a direct deposit sent there, right? I saw mama.
Yeah, no, speaking on back rooms, if people haven't seen that movie, it is definitely a movie to watch because it's actually giving.
Listen, I've been to the back room. I was in the back room. Listen, I was in the back room and people know it because I was asleep for 3 days. But I was in the back room for 3 days, gang, and I seen some shit. Right?
Was there any glory holes back there?
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Listen, when I'm telling you what's really going on, why you want to play?
Fuck, bro.
If I tell you I was in the back room, gang, listen, I sat down to meditate, and when I meditate, I went there, right? And when I went there, I stayed there, and I stayed there for a while, right? And listen, I didn't even recognize it. I didn't even know 3 days had passed. I was aware the whole time, and I thought it had been an hour. The whole time it had been 3 days. And I was in the room, right? But listen, that's not crazy, because did you know this? A lot of people don't know this, but they can look this up. It was a woman, right? And she had a daddy. And her daddy was like, he was the devil on earth. And everybody knows, you can look this up. And at the same time, he astral projected and got in his daughter's body. And at the same time, his daughter's husband didn't really appreciate that and understood who he was. Did you know he cut the cord, right? the man died in his sleep, right? He knows that he killed him. He never went to jail, but he murdered him. It's a spiritual warfare. He cut the blue cord. Because did you know this? When you go to sleep, only thing that keep you here is a thin cord. When you sleep, is a thin cord that's connected to you when you sleep. And if somebody cut that cord, you won't come back to this reality, right? That's why when I go to sleep, I sleep with water, right? I sleep with water on the side of my bed, on the side of whatever I'm doing. They're gonna keep me grounded to earth.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. No. That's.
Come on, gang. I ain't crazy.
Shit. Yeah. Water. Yeah, okay.
Come on, water,
okay.
for real, gang. Water's everything. You think I'm playing? Listen, why you think? Listen, why you think right now China? Listen, China just dropped everything in the water because you don't understand what they're doing with the water. Did you know it's a trust fund right now for America? And the main thing that they take possession of is water, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. All the millionaires is buying everything with water. Trump just said make the Gulf of Mexico the Trump of Mexico, right? They are taking water because water is the key ingredients to run AI.
Oh, damn.
Right, so listen,
Okay,
water is about to be limited. That's why they giving everybody tap water right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Us as humans, we created devices that could technically take our, the human race out.
I think you got it confused. Listen, see, people don't understand this, and you better understand this. But if you ever read the Bible, they talked about the what you call them, the paradigms, what you call them people, the Parians, what you call them people?
Shit,
The aliens, the white ones, the paradigms, the perennials, what you call them people?
I'll take it.
Begin with a P. The government gave them the name. The white ones. They begin, come on, gang, you making me sound stupid and retarded.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, people.
They're not people. They the aliens. Begin with the P. The pedarians, not the pedestrians. They the pedarians. Begin with a
Prometheus.
P.
I remember the movie.
They begin with a P, gang. It ain't a movie. Trump
Predator.
just released the files.
Predators.
No, it ain't the Predators. Come on, gang, stop playing on me. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just, bro. I don't know the
You
name
folks
of the
already
goddamn
know.
people.
But listen, Trump released the file. But did you know that the same name as them show up in the Bible?
Oh no.
Yeah, they was talking about them in the Bible, gang. I'm keeping it real, right? And the Bible was talking about it, gang. And I'm just gonna tell you this right here. A lot of people, they're gonna put the name in the comments because they know who it is, but they call them the Nordics, right? But on top of the Nordics, but they're not actually the Nordics because the Nordics belong to I forgot the P word, but the same P word is in the Bible, right? And it means the same thing, but in the Bible, they was talking about these beings being the beings of the light. But right now, we see them as the beings of the white, right?
Oh,
right? And a lot of people don't understand this game, but people about to understand what's about to happen because they don't understand that the Bible, people think that the Bible was for people, but the Bible was for the people that wrote it because they understood that they was coming back, so they left themselves notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, why aren't there no women books in the Bible?
Like they is in the Bible, you don't see them. Proverbs, that's a woman. It was written by Sophia.
That's a woman.
And there's other women that's also in the Bible, but people don't quote them scriptures, right? Because they can't do that. They would never do that. Because to do that, it'd be to get a woman too much credit.
Yeah, I'm about to say the women were there too. I mean,
no, women. Well, listen, everybody know women was there, but women been erased from history, right? And it's become it become the normal thing to do to make a woman submit. But I just really don't understand that because a man don't submit. I ain't never seen a man submit to shit.
Yeah, a man can't submit, bro. It's not the rules of it's not the law of the land, the rules of the jungle.
But who made the rule? Who made the law? That's what I'm saying.
Nature.
No, listen.
Nature made the law.
No, not in the nature, gang. And listen, if you watch the nature right now, you watch the female and the male. The female is not submissive to the male. If you even in the Lion Kingdom, nigga, if it's tripping, nigga, the female gonna stand up. She not running around submitting and doing none of that shit. Right? I'm just keeping it real.
Nah,
Did you know this? That and some mate, the female had a baby and leave, and the male got stay there and watch the baby till she come back without eating. I talk about for months.
No, that's
right.
Facts.
So I don't think it's that man submitting in the wild. See, I don't think you understand. Right? The person should lead is the person to have the most understanding of what's ahead. right? Because first of all, in a relationship, everybody got to be 100 and 100. Like you got to bring 100% of everything. But whatever you don't got, you gonna pull from me. So if a motherfucker come around without something, they gonna take it from me. So I'm good. I don't want no 50-50.
So let me ask you, Uncle, what is the natural order of the world? Is it survival of the fittest, or should the strong protect the weak?
Listen, everybody want to know the natural order, but the natural order of the world is chaos. Control chaos.
Yeah, I mean,
everything must exist.
Control chaos.
No, for real. Like, I don't think you understand it.
So,
you take one thing away, you won't have the world.
Okay, so is it just, do you feel is the strongest survive, or should the strong protect the weak? Meaning, like, if an eagle, lays eggs, some eagles will just leave the eggs there. You got to figure out to fly. But some animals in the animal kingdom will stay with their young to raise them to be strong.
What
versus leaving them weak?
What is weak? What is strong? Right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Sometimes you might not understand what you're trying to understand, so you ask questions. So I'm gonna give you an answer. Right?
Yeah.
You asked something. You said sometimes the animal lead a child and just go on. Yeah. Because sometimes to help a child is pointless. Because did you know that when a child is born, the child is already born with all its criteria of who the child gonna be, and none of them come from you. I'm keeping it real. So it's something that the child already possessed, and that's character. Who they are.
Who it come from?
Yeah, listen, it was downloaded into their body, into their brain, into their computer system. It's already who they are. And that begins to develop in the child, right? But people don't understand this. People think you can teach a child. You can't teach a child. Child should be studied, right? But in some households, it's okay. A child fall to pick them up. If my child fall, I'm gonna let that motherfucker fall. Pick yourself up.
God damn.
You got to understand how it feels to fall, right? Because falling, right, is not the key. Getting up is, right? Because listen, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people, they don't really understand this, but give it enough time, everybody will.
Okay. Man, you speaking some.
No, a lot of people don't know.
So let me ask you, do you feel every human has the potential to be spiritual or enlightened?
I don't feel.
Or is it only in some people?
No, I don't feel.
Can everybody unlock this?
No, I don't feel. I know. Remember what I told you about the monkeys? If you could take 1,000 monkeys and put them in a room with 1,000 typewriters and they write that book, what do you think humans can do with unlimited possibilities on Earth? Why you think we stuck in a prison? We got unlimited possibilities. Everybody you see will make it out.
So
right?
every person could be
everybody
enlightened.
here would eventually make it out, right? Because there's no way you cannot. Because you have unlimited possibilities to achieve that, right? And that'll have nothing to do with anything else that you're doing, right? Because you will never leave until you do it. There's no getting out.
So y'all about to say, so what do you say to the people that never actually tapped into their spiritual side ever? They just stay stuck in the matrix.
No, you tripping. You think they ain't. They have, because it's something that's, because listen, I'm gonna say this. It's a video game. You're not the avatar. You're the one playing the avatar. So you playing and controlling the game. So from time to time, without you even knowing it, your subconscious kick in and tell you what to do, right? Even when you die, it's chosen by your subconscious that it's over with. I want to go. You are just not aware, because you're not aware with your subconscious, right? The only way you can understand your subconscious is to understand and learn how to listen to the silence.
So if we are a video game, and
what do you mean?
We're not the avatars. We're playing the avatar.
Yeah.
Who's playing us? Playing the avatar. Who's playing us?
I'm gonna say this, right? It's different versions of you that's helping you through, that you communicate with from time to time, that you forget, and you don't understand, right? And you think it's God, right? Or you may perceive it as a demon. You may perceive it as something that it absolutely is not, because you won't look within and understand that everything is you, right? It's only you.
Yeah. Should we be trying to picture?
We shouldn't be trying to do shit.
What God is like? Should we be trying to like make a physical like?
Nah. If God wanted to let us know who He is, He'll come the fuck down and let us know who He is. But listen, It ain't about knowing who he is. That's the problem. Everybody want to know too much. All you got to do is understand that you are not a creator. You are here to create. You co-create with the creator. Right? Listen, I don't give a fuck who God is. Listen, would you give a fuck who a motherfucker was if you just walked outside, you had $1 million on your porch with a note saying, this for you? Would you give a fuck who gave it to you?
Nah, it'd be about what's in the note.
Yeah, exactly. And in the money, you would just enjoy with the fruits of whatever it is that you got.
So when Moses went up and he saw a burning bush, what if he saw the Kool-Aid man?
Listen, he was burning Kush. Moses, I'm keeping it real. Listen, everybody in the history that people think that was actually getting the message from God, they didn't understand. They was getting regurgitated information, right? Because, listen, I'm going to say this. We all share the same thoughts. Everything come around, right? Once something come in, it's stuck, right? Everything that you heard before, right? It's 12 stories of Jesus. And every time Jesus comes, Jesus ain't come as a man. Sometimes Jesus came as a woman, right? But Yeah, but all the time that Jesus came, right? So people got to understand this. People got to understand when they look at things, it's different realities and different ways that it can present itself, all in the same moment.
Do you believe that? I
don't believe shit.
Do you believe that Jesus got aroused?
I don't believe shit, but belief is what man thinks is true. I know Jesus fucked. Jesus fucked Mary. You think Jesus ain't fucked? No. Jesus fucked Mary, and Jesus was famous. That's why when Jesus was walking down, that bitch, she squeezed her hand out just to touch Jesus. Nigga, as soon as she touched Jesus, she got healed. Nigga, Jesus was a pimp.
She had an orgasm.
Yeah, as soon as she touched him.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And Jesus knew he was the shit. That's why Jesus treated everybody else like that. Right? Jesus wasn't no, listen, I'm gonna say that everybody wanna act just like Jesus was so kind, but Jesus even talked to his mama not so kind. Right? I'm keeping it real.
I can't imagine Jesus yelling like, sit the fuck down. I mean,
what you mean? He went in the church and kicked over the table and he was yelling, he was screaming in. But Jesus was more sarcastic. He look you in your face and tell you some shit sarcastic. But we keep calling him Jesus. His name is Yeshua.
Yeshua, not real. He has a lot of names.
Yeah, a lot of names.
This is just we're Americans talking, I guess.
No, I ain't know.
We're just making noises.
I'm gonna say this. This is what you don't understand, right? And this what I'm gonna prove this, and I'm gonna prove this by letting you know this. We don't know what we are because they won't tell us. Because they won't tell us that all the places that they say people have vanished from, that we are the inhabitants of them places, right? We inhabited all these places where they running around saying these people just magically disappeared. We are those people.
So, in terms of extraterrestrial or alien, do you consider us alien or any type of animal that's in the world an actual alien? Like this thing is not of this world.
Listen, I just want to say this. Did you know that scientists know that DNA that's in humans, a certain group of humans, don't come from this world? And they know this already, right? Oh. So what I'm saying is, they know that certain animals don't come from this world, right? The octopus don't come from this world. The jellyfish.
Hard animal to explain.
The jellyfish is immortal. It don't come from this world. The dolphin used 100% of their brain. The dolphins are the Anunnaki.
Facts.
I'm keeping it real. The dolphins are the Anunnakis, gang. They say because the dolphins were mammals and they turned themselves into what they turned themselves into and they started swimming and shit.
Yeah, like a platypus.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the fuck is that? No, I hear you. Some animals don't fit the structure of things. All right, let's get to it. Let me ask you. People will say that you have like a Gnostic worldview. With that being said, let me ask you, what do you feel the point of life is? And whatever that point is, how can we escape the cycle that a lot of us are stuck in?
Listen, there is no point and there is no escape, right? See, listen, everybody look for the point, but the point is to do and live life to the fullest, to experience everything, to experience pain, to experience love, but not to attach to anything, right? The life meaning it begins to come as you live. See, starting off, we have no meaning. We don't know where we going or where we been. But as we continue to live, we understand what it is that we must do, right? And some people do it, and some people don't. And when you don't, that's the cycle that you talk about, but that cycle comes from lack of emotional intelligence. See, everybody don't understand too much about emotions, and you talk about demons, but I'm gonna tell you this, and I tell everybody this all the time, demons are emotions, because when you don't understand your emotions, then you move like a demon.
I've seen Inside Out.
Right, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real.
I've seen those emotions go crazy.
So the pain will turn you to an animal, but people say that, but you won't become an animal unless you was already an animal to begin with, because you only can be who you are. Listen, there's no use to showing the person love, because the person that never seen love will not see the love that you're trying to show them. There's no sense to give a broke person some money, because the broke person, you give them some money, they will never understand and appreciate the money because they broke. They don't understand the value. Because people always
Can you teach them?
No, you can't teach them. A person ain't to be taught. Experience teach people, right? Because value don't exist, because my value is not your value. I value life. I'd have been in the trenches where niggas jump out bucks in front of the police. Them niggas don't value life. So value is different. So when you ask me what's value and what's deep, I look at you and ask you, why the fuck are you asking me questions? You ask me about perception.
No, exactly. I'm trying to get some answers.
But why are you trying to get answers from me? There's no way I can tell you. Listen, there's no way I can tell you what you want to know.
I should change my name from Joker to the Riddler.
No, you just play. You just want to play. I don't want to play.
No. So let me ask you. So someone who is stuck in a cycle, they're working a 9 to 5 just to pay the bills. Their life is monotonous. They're just stuck in a rut, just every day in and out just to pay bills.
What monotonous mean? What?
It's the same thing every day. Just
That's
wake
everybody.
up,
Who
clock
don't do
in,
that? Who don't do
drive
that?
a bus,
Listen,
go home.
Who don't do that?
Eat.
Who don't do that?
Sleep.
Everybody think life is work. I'm gonna say this, right? Listen, everybody right now, they can't move forward and they gotta do everything because there's somebody else next to them that needs something. Nobody needs something for themselves. Oh man, listen to niggas. My bitch need this. Oh man, my mama need this. Nobody come up to you and say they need anything, because everybody needs something for somebody else. Listen, everybody thinks that they here in life to take care of somebody else. But you're not here in life to take care of nobody else. You're here in life to take care of you, right? But people want to attach people to their life and they pull them down. So I don't want to talk about that, because people don't want to hear about that.
No, they don't
for
want to
real.
hear about it. Hey, that's them.
I'm for real, gang.
All right,
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm for real, gang. Look at it. People do not really care about you, but they gonna fake it. In this world that we live in, it's tit for tat. It's exchange. If you want love, you better give it, right? If you want respect, you better give it. Everything is tit for tat. That means you can't have a bad day and get respected. If I have a bad day and walk outside, a nigga will kill me. There's no emotional intelligence, right? So you can't slip up here. So I don't think you understand, gang.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can't have a bad day.
Nah.
Definitely you can't have a bad day. Let me ask you. We're in the year of our Lord 2026. What are your thoughts on like the flock camera surveillance and data centers, and how can we prepare for it? Meaning that the flock cameras, they're pretty much able to record everything. It's gonna get to the point that we can't move around anywhere without knowing where we are. There's ultimate surveillance over everybody.
Did you know they can record your dream?
Oh goddamn!
No, I'm for real, right? Listen.
I hope they didn't record it last night.
Everything is a vibration, and right now scientists just figured out how to control your dream and tell you what you was dreaming about, and show it to you in a vivid picture, because everything is frequency. That's how they invented the telephone, right? They invented the telephone through the wire, and they understood that when I put this wire connected to this cup, it travels sound, travel through it, right? So I don't think you understand this. Everything that you're saying, you kind of saying it, but you don't understand the world is more than what you think. Because there's a lot of worlds inside of worlds inside of worlds.
That's facts. No, that's, man. I've seen Men in Black.
Come on, gang. I'm not talking about Men in Black. I'm talking about right here. In this reality.
I'm saying they were playing marbles with the world.
No, gang. See, you like to play. You like to play all day, Joker.
No. Okay, yeah. So if they can see our dreams, what about the young boy who has a wet dream? Are they watching that?
Come on, gang. Stop playing. Listen, I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that they can not only see your dreams, they can put memories in your head. But listen, I'm gonna say this. Right now, they are building a penitentiary that can make you do 25 years in 25 minutes. Right?
Man, that sounds like Dragon Ball Z hyperbolic time
for real, listen, they're gonna download this stuff to your brain because your brain is a receiver of information. Your brain is simply a computer, right? And they understand this. That's what the Neuralink does. The Neuralink itself is another computer chip that goes inside of another computer chip inside your brain. And it's so technical that a robot gotta put it in you. A human can't even put it in your brain.
Damn. So we're gonna be able to airdrop our thoughts to each other.
Come on, gang. No, listen, right now we airdrop our thoughts to each other because the fear is airborne. If you walk in a room and fear is there, automatically that fear gonna go airborne and everybody gonna get scared because everything is airborne. Fear is airborne. Love is airborne. Sex, the feeling of sex is airborne. You ever walked in a whole house and felt like fucking instantly?
Damn.
Right, everything is airborne. They try to tell you that during COVID. But listen, you can't cover up your mouth and your nose because your skin itself, everything seeks in through your skin. The pores.
Damn. That sounds contagious.
No, for real.
Yeah, that's
no, everything every time you get next to somebody, y'all exchanging information. When I get next to you, we automatically exchanging information.
Yeah, I believe that. Just like you said, fear, love, anxiety, those things are things that, yes, without even touching, you could kind of just pass on to somebody.
That's how you walk in a room and you already can know exactly what you know because we do telekinesis. We do different things that we don't understand that we do.
So what is the thought process when everybody's sitting down having a meal and then 2, 3, 4 people get up and start running? That makes everyone else who was enjoying their meal that don't know nothing about nothing, they start running too.
What? Why the fuck you talking about food and people running? What is wrong with you?
What do you think that is? What do you think that is that makes people go with the pack?
I just told you. Did you know that the mind itself, if I want to know something, a lot of times people don't understand this. If I want to know something, I go next to a person that know and I automatically know. That's why you don't got to read. All you got to do is get in within 200 feet of somebody that know and you automatically know everything that they know. You can download space from them. I'm keeping it real. That's why people protect their energy. That's why people don't let people come around them like that because people can come down and download files strictly from you.
Nah, facts. Neo once said, I know Kung Fu.
Come on.
Download it.
Come on.
In a second.
No, okay, you talking about movies. Talking about movies.
No, movies are telling us about reality. What you're
but
saying
you're playing with reality because there is no reality. Everybody want to talk about reality, but what's reality is many realities, right?
I mean, but what's real?
Listen, real is what you make it. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Some people, listen, I'm gonna say this. Life is not to be taken serious. Life is a fucking game. Why you taking it serious? Nothing is to be taken serious, but everything is real, right? Because I'm gonna say this. If you don't understand that every experience that I'm having is real, then you don't understand that I'm really am feeling them, right? But they really not happening. So it's a total different thing to understand that. Come on, gang. What you mean, pause?
No, I said bars. No, you spitting. You spitting right now.
What do you mean I'm spitting? I mean, I'm not. Why you keep talking this gay shit?
It sound like rap lyrics. I'm saying you got these are bars.
I'm keeping it real. So you like to play, Joker? You like to play?
No, I'm trying to make it easy. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. But salt and sugar
look the same. How you know the difference? That's what I'm saying. See, you want to play all the time. But if I put some salt in front of you, some sugar in front of you, some cocaine in front of you, you gonna OD.
Yeah, really do that.
Because you're not gonna know.
All right. So no, you're right. So let me ask you, how do we get off grid? Like if we're like as a human, and we just want to be. I don't want to be no surveillance, no chips, no mind downloading. I just want to go off grid. Where do we go for that? Where can we go? You gotta go to Middle Ocean, the desert, Nevada. Where do we gotta go to go off the grid?
Within, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. People want to go off the grid, but you don't understand how much you need the world and how much you don't. The perfect thing is balance. So you can't run from the world. You can't run from your pain. You can't run from your lesson, right? So you gotta face it, right? But you do need time for stillness. You need time to regroup, right? But there's nothing to run from. Life is just lifing. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it's all life. It's an experience. But that's the problem. Everybody in the world bitches. Everybody running from it, right? You gotta think about it. Everybody wanna kill themselves, commit suicide, right? And I ain't talking about physically, I'm talking about mentally. Because everybody is listening to everybody. If you look outside right now, you don't know which bitch to take because every bitch look alike. I just left Hollywood unlocked. Every bitch had on the same perfume. Every bitch walked past smelling the same.
Oh, damn.
I'm keeping it real. Why I gotta lie for? Every bitch got the same ass. Every bitch got a plastic booty. Or whatever, a human booty, a dead booty from a dead bitch, dead nigga. I don't know what's in the bitch ass, but every bitch ass look the same. Every bitch talk the same, right? Every street nigga the same, everybody the same. If you get a grandma, a mama, and a daughter, all them bitches gonna be hoes the same. And the bitch gonna be all 5 years apart.
Yeah, no, you ain't lying. But hey, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't know you went to Hollywood Unlocked. You was up there with Jason Lee?
Yeah, listen, I was to Hollywood Unlocked. I was up there with everybody gang. Hollywood really been unlocked. I was up there with Joanna Man. Joanna Man skinny as a bitch.
Oh.
Joanna Man, listen, I'm keeping it real. Joanna Man skinny. Listen, I was there. You know, I'm a movie star now. My reality show just dropped.
Oh yeah, shout out the reality show, man. That looked dope as fuck.
No, we ain't giving no free promo to whack. Talk about that some other time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we good.
Well, you said
yeah,
it.
I sold that one. Yeah, wait till the one that I put out. But they can go to nothing but content, watch it if they want. But we crashed the system. Nigga, I put out the reality show and it crashed nothing but content. Nobody could even go through and download it. Nigga, I said, nigga, whack, update the service, nigga. Like, put my shit on Netflix, update the service. I'm too big. I'm too big. They smacking the servers down. Listen, I got a play for you, and all you gotta do is play some games. I'm talking about get some free cash with free cash. I'm talking about as soon as you sign up, you use my code, they gonna get you $10 for free. I swear to God on mama. And you can earn up to $200 in one pay period. Listen, you can earn how much you want to earn. You can do what you want to do at free cash. That's what I got on mama. A lot of people that signed up, a lot of people that played free games, and a lot of people that won free cash. You earn free cash, and the app is free. Download it, right? Use this QR code, like I said, use the QR code, or is a link in my bio right now for free cash. Listen, I know you need some free cash, gang, and you want to play some free games. Free games, free cash. I swear to God, my mama. This that new shit, but it's that view skit. I'm playing right now.
Nah, you are. Again, what you about to what you about to deliver again? I don't know if they're even ready for it, but I'm glad you're in the space of making that type of content because we need that. All right, but we'll come back to that. I got to get your take on this. I know you saw news of the young kid David, who of course went a whole year, not being arrested for finding, his lifeless ex-girlfriend's body chopped up in a Tesla trunk. But it came out that he was tied to organizations and cults like 764, which is they're known for like super violent content and just a whole bunch of stuff in that world. And what are your thoughts as far as someone like David who is into that, and he, I guess, allegedly he acts on it?
All I do is think of you.
Is that a David song?
Come on, gang. Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? I don't give a fuck about David. David didn't give a fuck about David, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm keeping it. Everybody in the world is different when the sun go down. right? Because listen, when the sun up, everybody can switch. They got the energy in them. The sun to give them energy. You can keep the mask on, right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody knew David was a freak. The mama knew David was a freak. The mama got David for money. The mama knew the bitch was missing. The mama knew what the fuck was going on. But listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody is involved in the cult, right? The church is a cult, right? Everybody,
true.
listen, everybody is involved in the cult and everybody is running and chasing ghosts, right? Everybody knows, right? Listen, did you
Why
know?
do you think we need that cult-like family or that cult-like entity to make us flock to it? Like, why do we flock to like those type of things and congregate with?
School fucked you up, right? They fucked you up in school when they told you to get partners. Before you went to school, you used to play by yourself with your shoe and everything was good. Then you got introduced to people and your life been fucked up ever since.
Yeah,
right?
get in groups of 7.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
get in groups. They told you in school that even if you had the right answer, it was wrong. If you ain't follow the right way, they told you to get the answer. If you ain't follow their programming. So you ain't never been allowed to be you. That's been the problem. Everybody trying to be themselves. And listen, one thing about the society, you're not allowed to be you.
Yeah, deaf to everybody. Every teacher that says show your work, man. I wish all y'all go to anyway. All right, well, no. So let's speak on it. Let's get right to it. You know, we
No, for real though. A lot of people look at things like, okay, David did something that was wrong. But I'm gonna say this. Though we look at it and we say, okay, cool, this was wrong, or this is a perception of what we perceive as wrong. But a lot of times, do you know that I have seen it in situations where women have agreed to be chained up and fucked and they died in that process?
Hold on, you been in situations like that?
No, I haven't been in situations, but I said women have been in situations like that where that have happened, gang. Right?
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Listen, in St. Louis, listen, I shouldn't say this, but I am. In St. Louis, it happened to my partner, right? His daughter, happened to her. She was already dead. They was driving in the car. The police pulled them over, right? She dead in the front seat. The police said, what's going on? He said she having an asthma attack while we was fucking. The police let him go. He drove away with a dead body.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, listen, it got pulled over.
Thought she was asleep.
Yeah, and then got pulled over 5 minutes later for speeding and then got arrested. But the first cop let him go with the dead body.
Wait, this your partner?
No, it's my partner's daughter. She was the dead body in the car. The St. Louis gang, there's a lot of dead bodies in the car.
Weekend at Bernie's. Okay, let me ask you in regards, and again, I'm condolences to the young lady who was riding the passenger seat.
Yeah, that nigga ain't never been the same, gang. Right? That shit happened. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you why it happened. It's crazy how it happened. So he blamed himself for it happening because he had went over there and addressed him. And he addressed him with a gun, right? And the nigga didn't do nothing at that moment, but went and did something to her. So you gotta watch it. A lot of people want to get involved, but you gotta understand you can't get involved because you were trying to fight against a ghost. You don't know what the fuck was gonna happen. You trying to stop from happening. You gonna make it fucking happen.
Yeah, that's real. Do you believe in like when you speak stuff into existence? You believe that you could talk?
Your
speak
mouth
stuff into existence, or either think stuff into existence.
Your mouth is the controller of this reality. That's why you said watch your tongue. Whatever you speak, come. You speak it come into existence. Everybody that's fucked up right now fucked up because they keep speaking fucked up. I'm rich, gang, because all I say is I'm rich, right? Because it's a mindset. Everything controlled by the mind, right? And your voice is the activator. It's the voice activator of the world, right? So whatever I speak, come.
Yeah, there's a thing called the monkey paw, or if you watch movies like Obsession or something, where you wish for something, or you speak for something like I want money or I want fame or wealth. And even though you might get it, there's a back into that is something that you didn't want. Yeah, you want the fame, but you didn't want now you lost your privacy.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Ahead.
That's not true. Whatever you get, you want. Whatever you see, you are, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people want to say this happened to me for no reason. That happened to you because, bitch, that's you. Life is a boomerang. Whatever you piss, come back on the back of your head. I'm keeping it real. So everybody walk around with piss heads, right? Because people don't understand that.
It's raining piss.
Listen, I'm keeping it real because You cannot do nothing and get away from it because everything is you. You stuck in a universe trapped with you. So all your deeds come back to you. Everything you do come back to you. You only can hurt you. All you can do is help you by understanding this.
That's why, that's why I say ignorance is bliss, because all this knowledge it might create a lot of fear.
What is ignorance?
Like,
Listen,
to
knowledge,
know everything.
Nah, knowledge is an illusion, gang. There's no such thing as knowledge, because knowledge is different. When you go to jail, knowledge is different in jail, gang. When you go to jail, you better look a man directly in the eyes. You better look at him. You better not look off. You look off, you fuck around and get fucked. It's different kind of rules in jail. Don't accept nothing from nobody, right? You can accept shit from niggas on the streets. It's intelligent not to accept niggas shit in jail. That's intelligent, right? But people think that niggas in jail are stupid. But I keep telling you, intelligence is different. Everything possesses intelligence. Did you know that you didn't have to have a brain to have consciousness? They have figured this out, that consciousness exists without a brain.
So where does it come from?
That's what I'm saying. Like, consciousness exists before the brain, and consciousness exists outside of the brain. It exists in other things that don't have brain.
Nah, that's true.
Right. Everything
a molecule will do what a molecule needs to do before the brain even is around.
The wind is conscious.
Yes.
No, the wind is conscious, gang. Listen, you know the wind conscious. If Jesus could tell the wind to be still and the wind obey, the wind got to be conscious to obey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Come on, gang. Stop playing with me. You think the wind not conscious?
No.
So you think the wind not conscious?
No. Once you find out the colors of the wind, I promise you.
No, it's colors.
I promise you.
No, you can't see all the colors that I can. You only see the rainbow colors. I see more colors than you. Right now, if you look at a crow, you gonna think it's black, but the crow is actually rainbow colors, but it's different colors than your eyes can see.
Now, why you bring the crow in it?
Because I love the crow. I am the crow.
Okay. As we speak into it, let's go down the rabbit hole. Let me ask you. We talked about Epstein and stuff like that, and Bill Clinton and stuff. Do you believe that Epstein is still alive?
Listen, Epstein was an energy worker, and everybody know, right? He understood energy and frequency, right?
Yeah.
He was so valuable that he taught this to everybody, right? See, millionaires are not like billionaires. See, billionaires, they rejuvenate their stem cells, right? See, a lot of people want to say, oh, you're billionaires, they have sex with underage children. But the moment they have sex with them, to eat them become pointless, right? So,
Whoa, hold on.
To eat them become pointless because you got to understand this. You got to reactivate your stem cells with new stem cells. Right now, I'm going to tell you the truth. Did you know there's a man right now living that took the blood of his 8-year-old son and put it inside of him, and right now, everything in his body turned 18. From the inside, from the inside out. Because you don't understand how you can actually rejuvenate your stem cells. Everybody get old right now because their stem cells get old. Right? You repair your stem cells and then age become nothing. You can live forever.
Yeah, no. And let me ask you on that topic, would you have your consciousness downloaded to some type of, let's say, disk, and then put into an autonomous robot?
What do you mean? I'm a computer. My consciousness have already been downloaded into a computer, right? It's just like when you sleep, you inside of a dream inside of a dream. Right? I don't think you understand this. We are going deeper inside of simulations, right? So you inside of one simulation, you connect your brain to there, and now you go inside another simulation. Just like right now, when you get on the internet, that's a whole other simulation. People live on their phone. Everybody right now, hands on their phone. The world is active inside of another simulation. That simulation is online, and they capturing your thoughts. So I don't think you understand this. The thoughts run around, and the person that captured the thought own the thought. But right now, the people that own the thought is Facebook, it's Twitter, it's Instagram, it's the iCloud, iMessage.
Yeah.
They own the thought.
Yeah, they collecting data for real.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you understand this.
Well,
and this what you
so
got.
I guess what I'm saying is, would you be open, if your physical vessel was no longer here, to place your consciousness into autonomous
listen,
into AI robot.
Listen, I haven't decided if I wanted to die yet. I ain't decided if I want to get rid of my body. I'll determine that when I do. But let me say this, right? You asked me, am I willing to do something that have already been done to me? All right, listen, I'm not inside this body. But listen, just to I will say arouse, but I don't want to arouse you. But just to excite, just to excite you, yeah. Well, I ain't no telling what I do when given a choice. I don't want to say I will. I won't want to say I won't. But nigga, if you show me a computer and tell me what it can do, you find out what I'm gonna do in that moment. All right, but it's one thing to understand. If I download my thoughts into the computer, it's still something missing. And what's missing, you can never capture. They've been trying to capture it forever. It can't be captured. It's too free to get captured. You can record it, right? But you can't capture it. You can't capture true consciousness. It can't be caught. It's like a nasty hole.
But it could be imitated. Like, I think I seen Kim Kardashian use her daddy's voice, or Kanye helped her, and like, here's your daddy talking to you. And AI use his voice to talk. Yeah,
that's why I say if you go outside right now, a crow can talk. And did you know a crow was so mad at a human that it came to this house and made gunshot sounds every fucking day out his own mouth? To the point where the human... nigga, a crow. It can talk too. It mimic voices and shit. Talk better than a parrot. Why you think you can't have one?
Yeah, nah. If you're talking about alien creature, I do feel a crow is an alien creature, man.
I'm just saying,
last week I was telling you.
Listen, last week I was telling you about the crow. You see everybody putting that shit in the comments, nigga, the crow be stealing for real. So if I tell you something, nigga, you better listen.
Yeah, I know. I saw the comments, and I wasn't hip to the crow. So yes, no, I appreciate you. I'm about to go watch the crow right now.
Come on, gang.
I keep going back to movies. Let me stop.
You
let me
focus.
Let me focus. All right, let me focus. All right, so let me ask you, what do you feel is going on? And again, I don't know if you know this, but I'm about to put you on game. There's a lot of missing and dead scientists that's related to anti-gravity research, meaning that they're trying to figure out anti-gravity, and the people that are trying to figure this out, you could Google it. They're gone missing. If not, they're dying. And this is happening, amongst, the scientific, realm, whatever. What do you feel that is? Like, do you feel like we're unlocking things that, hey, we shouldn't be ready for, so, the government does things?
No, ain't no gravity. Elon Musk said that he played golf on the moon. You can't play golf on the moon if what they saying is true, right? And listen, I'm gonna say this, and I want you to understand this clearly. Did you know that there's people right now unconscious that have astral projected to the moon, and the government got their body and they are in jail on the moon? Their astral body is in jail, right? Do you not understand this? Yeah, I'm keeping it real. Do you not understand this? And I was just talking to somebody that really, when you talk to people, each one teach one, and you gotta understand certain things. And when they drop atom bombs, why they dropping atom bombs is an atom, and it goes through and it touches through all the dimensions, right? So it becomes problems, and things become problems. And you talking about shit and releasing this probably gonna be a problem.
So no, that's why I asked you earlier. You were speaking on water being, essentially everything. So the atom bomb was the most destructive device made by human. Then they made the hydrogen bomb, which of course is water-based. Now the hydrogen bomb, of course, could erase humanity. What are your thoughts on our ability to exterminate ourselves with a hydrogen bomb, that we created something so powerful to take us out?
Why do you think we live in a simulation? Because that already happened.
Someone's watching.
That already happened, right? And they tell you this, and you know this. Right now, if you was to actually look at the picture of the Earth, it won't look so pretty. Earth has been destroyed, right? Listen, the Earth looks just like Mars. Right now, we are all hallucinating. This is an illusion.
The scientists just went around the moon and took a picture of Earth. It looked pretty good.
No. Listen, I don't think you understand this. They have yet to go to the dark side of the moon, and they admitted it, right? When they say they went around the moon, it's a side of the moon that they cannot go to. because they're not allowed to go to. And they realized that when they landed on the moon. When they landed on the moon the first time, they knew they couldn't go over there. That's why when they came back, they changed the footage, because they couldn't show you what you actually would have saw.
Boy, that's some Star Wars Transformers.
Now, how you think they come up with Star Wars? How you think they come up with it? Listen, it's fact that the human brain cannot, I repeat, cannot think something, see something that it do not already know. It cannot create a new thought. Thought is not created by the brain. It's simply a download and processing machine. So there's no new thought that can ever be invented.
No, I hear you. I do believe there are some still new thoughts.
No, how? There's no new thoughts. You don't even own a thought. Listen, since last year I've been asking you, tell me what you're going to be thinking in the next 5 minutes. Can you do that yet?
Yeah, you put a timer in front of me, I'll just
Can you
force
do
myself
it? You cannot do it yet. You don't know what you're going to be thinking in the next 5 minutes, Joker. You don't create the thought.
Man, what is 5 minutes?
Come on, gang. I'm going to play with you.
Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? What is time?
Yeah, I'm not going to play with you. You don't know what you're going to be thinking in the next 5 minutes because you can't determine the thought. No one can determine the thought, right? Listen, that's why right now, nobody watching this should be ashamed of their thoughts, because we human. We have some crazy, freaky thoughts. The only thing that we should be is at our fault is when we choose them. When we turn.
Yeah. Rihanna once said, "Wild thoughts," and
Listen,
you have those.
I tell you, right now we're recording this. It's another thought capture for me.
Okay. No, that's facts. All right. Well, speaking of thoughts, I'd like to get your thoughts on, when it looks at, I don't know if you heard of the Tartaria, but it's basically back in the 13th through 19th century. It's like a lost land of like just, a unified empire basically of technology and everything else. What are your thoughts as far as if something like Tartaria exists or Tartarian culture, and where do you think it went? Like, do you feel like history is erased so we could kind of reset each couple of hundred years?
Did you know that 4D beings can look at Earth, and when they look at it, they look at the whole Earth like a sheet of paper, right? From point to point. What I'm telling you is this: it's certain things that's walking amongst you that's invisible to the human eyes. You can't see it. But if you stare at it long enough, it pop out.
Yeah. Called roaches. I'm just saying, bro. Like it's. I'm just saying, bro. I hear you though. I hear you. Okay. All right. I think we're getting somewhere. But speaking on that, I got to get your take real quick. And again, I know this is some worldly stuff, but Elon Musk just became what is considered the first trillionaire.
Fake.
Fake.
Listen,
How's it fake?
Listen, he's the first trillionaire they want to tell you about, and he don't even have $1 trillion, right? Because listen, all his money that he got, again, is a perception, projection. It's a guess. What they say he'll make within so many years, right? Listen, the richest person in the world to ever do that come from Africa. Right? It's not Elon Musk, but they're gonna ring the bell for him. They're gonna ring the bell for him. He just took his company public, but he got to understand that he may be the first trillionaire, whatever you say, but Elon Musk got the biggest debt in the world. Don't nobody owe more money than Elon Musk. Elon Musk owes so much money they better not touch him. He the first nigga in the history that's surviving strictly off debt, because he owed too many people.
Damn. Yeah, to even buy Twitter, he borrowed from himself. I'm like, where does he get this money from? He borrowed
Listen,
from projections?
Elon Musk in debt. Listen, if you look at Elon Musk debt, you'll be surprised how much debt he is. And you wouldn't understand because you don't understand about fractional banking. But they was trying to teach you, if you got one, you can lend out 9. So we understand that, but you don't understand nothing about the bankers and how to actually bank, because they hide everything with all these fancy contracts. But the banking system is really just so simple, right? But they gonna take and hide it in everything. Just like when you get to doing division ain't nothing but math, plus and subtraction. But they changed the order to confuse you.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Right,
They
and that's what the banking system do, right? And that's what they do with money. And that's how you understand that money don't exist. Just look at the government. The government sit back and take all the money in the world right back just by taking taxes. They take a few cents at a time. But them few cents at a time, by taking taxes from the whole world, they end up taking back all the money and sending it right back out.
Do you understand the purpose of taxes?
To take back all the money.
Purpose?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. How can you tax land when land was here before the man? Right? So you gotta understand this. So you gotta understand that it's just a system. So you understand the system and you live outside the system, which means you create the system. See, a lot of people, they get money and they wanna take their money to live inside the system. No, I don't wanna live inside the system. I wanna create the system. But right now, I work for my system. I'm an employee of my system. But I'd rather work for my system than work for you.
No, hey, that's real. That's real. Well, speaking on Elon Musk and his $1 trillion or
Elon Musk, listen, Elon Musk ain't got $1 trillion. He got the worst body in the world. Seen a nigga with his shirt off? I'm keeping real. Them niggas live however they want to live, eat however they want to eat, because they know if they need a heart, they could just go buy one. Right? Elon Musk ain't worried about nothing. Steve Jobs, the only person in the world that died from a cancer that you could never die from, because he didn't die from it, they killed him. Because Steve Jobs is the only person that wouldn't get a government what they wanted. They wanted to get inside that iPhone. Steve Jobs kept saying no. And they murdered him. And right after he died, what happened? Now they got inside the iPhone.
Okay, now you're speaking of something. Now you going there.
No, I ain't going there. It's just, listen, we live in a place to where if you play the right cards, if you play your cards right, everything's gonna be all right.
Come on. Well, yeah, no, that's facts. No, hold on, wait. If you don't mind me asking, Unc, when I mentioned about Elon Musk, SpaceX did go public. And as it went public last weekend, even the cafeteria lady that worked for SpaceX became a millionaire. How fictitious is money? Like you just mentioned that, ain't nobody no trillionaires. I mean, how fictitious is money, and should we even care when our bank account says we have X amount of dollars? Because do we really even have it?
Listen, money is fake. When you go to the airport, the same bottle of water that costs $1 now costs 10. Right? If you live in a community where I live at, everybody see this big ass house. Like, you live in a mansion. I know your light bill high as a motherfucker. I said, no, the light bill out here where we live at is automatically cheaper than the hood. Right? I got a big ass motherfucking house, huge mansion, gang. Light bill $89 a month.
Come on. I don't know how that works.
No, I'm keeping it real.
You got some solar panels?
This is how it works when you're rich, right? When you poor, it works another way, right? So in a neighborhood, in poor, they got light bills, $300, $400, up to $1,000 a month to run a smaller house. But why is that? And listen, you can check this, right? This is true.
For real. I know some people that pay for power by the minute. Like, I'm gonna use 2 hours today. I'm like, damn, you paying for that's expensive as hell.
They do that. And listen, and this is how it works, because the richer you are, the less you pay. right? Because rich is never determined by money. It's when you understand that you cannot survive if you have a cost of living. See, the one thing the wealthy do, the first thing they do is immediately give away their cost of living. You gotta think about where everything started. Everything started in a garage. Why? Why did they start business in their garage? To get rid of the cost of living. Because in order for a business to be successful, the owner cannot have a cost of living. Because if an owner have a cost of living, they gonna keep on taking from the business and live off the business, and therefore the business can't survive.
Hey, you saying something? Damn, you saying something?
I'm just giving it real.
Who was working at the garage? You know, a lot of us have worked at the garage. You know, do what you got to do, or at the bathroom, however you got to do it, or closet, whatever. Okay, what I want to do is, you know, I want to kind of finalize this conversation by, you know, the people that watch this podcast right now today. They might have just been off or maybe celebrated, had some barbecue, not for Father's Day, but for Juneteenth. And for those who don't know, Juneteenth is when, you know, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. Everyone was free. They knew they were free, except 2 years down the line, down in Galveston, Texas, the slaves did not know they were free. And then they got the word like, oh, y'all are free. Y'all shouldn't even be here. And that, of course, is now what's considered Juneteenth.
Joker, we free?
Yeah, that's what they say.
No, we ain't free. Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what does that mean for someone to come tell you you free and you still stuck?
Gang, we don't have freedom. We don't have freedom of choice. I can't get on the internet right now and type what I want without losing my page. I don't have freedom of anything, right? Freedom is something that was taken away from me, right? Listen, I can't even determine what to think, because you know what I think is based on the vibration of where I'm at, and they simply place me in a vibration that control my thoughts automatically, right? So I don't think you understand it. So what you saying is what you're saying, but I don't think you're saying it correctly, because freedom is something we have never seen. And I
guess what I'm saying is
what I'm saying is I'm not saying it as a black thing. I'm not saying it as a white thing. I'm not saying it as a Chinese thing. If you know how to read and write, you are not free. And you have never been.
Damn, from reading and writing?
Yeah, if you know how to read and write, you can't be free. Who the fuck taught you how to read and write?
Someone that wanted to control.
Yeah, somebody want to control you. So why the fuck, listen, if I teach you how to read and write, I'm teaching you how to respond to me. Why you think that'll teach me a new language? What am I speaking right now? I'm supposed to be speaking like, yeah, I'm supposed to be speaking like that.
Yeah, I watched that movie Disclosure Day, man. Shout out Steven
Come on,
Spielberg.
you playing.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying, where did this language
they was talking like that.
No,
on
you
the
playing.
movie.
But where did this language come from, gang? We didn't even speak. We understood what we were saying without saying a word. Now we speak, right. And now these words are so confusing. They mean so many different things. I don't even know what the fuck I say, because what I say can mean so many different things.
No, facts. You know, mind you, people do know sign language. People have full conversations in sign language.
Sign language. They just see the motherfucker getting locked up on that motherfucker throwing up gang signs. They thought they was doing sign language for a whole year in the court system.
Yeah, no, you threw up GDBD Vice Lord and people knew exactly what that was just from your signs.
Yeah, because I'm GDBD Vice Lord for real, gang. I'm a real gang member. But what I'm saying is there was a person in court actually throwing up gang signs, nigga acting like they was really doing what you saying they was doing, but they wasn't doing it at all. But the government thought they was doing it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, see, that's somebody playing on the system. You can play on the system. Once you learn the system, you can play on it.
There's a system is to be played on, gang. Everybody in the system play on the system. If you're not playing on the system, what's the point of even going to the system? Because the system is a big-ass joke. It's a big-ass game.
So what you're saying, though, is with Juneteenth,
this
was just a figurative chain.
I don't give a fuck about Juneteenth.
The chain is still on us.
Come on, gang. The chain is on everybody in America, in Russia, in China, in the world. The chain have not been released because the Christians have took over the world.
Okay.
They have enslaved everybody. I'm telling you, gang, why are you going to accept a religion from some persons and people that had to kill from country to country just to make you say that it was correct?
Nah, when you look at it like that, I'm like, nah. There's some history that you got to look at, man. These are warmongers. No, you're right. But with that being said, should we even celebrate Juneteenth? I mean, come on, we need something to look forward to. Like,
we shouldn't celebrate shit. Listen, everybody spend their time celebrating everything, but never celebrate themselves. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Did you notice that? And I'm gonna just talk about me. That I wouldn't take no shower, gang. I just go put on some clean clothes and throw some deodorant on and some cologne. On the inside, I'm stinky, right? But you won't know that until it's time to fuck, cause then the clothes gotta come off. See, everybody is like that.
But you might have that ring around the neck.
Come on, gang. Like everybody like that in the world. Everybody is walking around and the front layer of themselves is clean and looks so good, but inside everybody is oh so weak, right? Ain't nobody take it. Everybody is going through the same thing because everybody ain't realized that pain is normal yet. Everybody's still running from pain. Everybody's still running from trauma. Ain't nobody learned how to process it yet. So until you process the trauma, you can never be free.
Well, goddamn. Well, you know what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to process this conversation.
Come on, gang.
I'm gonna try to break it down. No, I'm seriously, because you were putting down game from the beginning, and sometimes I got to go back and listen and kind of dissect what you said and put down. So, you know, I look forward to the next conversation. Hopefully, I picked up some things that we.
Last time, I heard you say it last time. So yeah, I'm picking it up. I'm looking at it, but I don't know if I'm holding it. Nigga, you think I heard that slick ass shit you be saying?
Oh shit! I'm just saying. I held it.
But you ain't keep it though.
Holding it.
Did you keep it?
Yeah. So I took off my shoes.
Oh my God.
I went outside and I walked. I walked in the grass. I walked in the grass on. Bro, I'm telling you, I stepped on a bug. I didn't even give a fuck.
Man,
I was cool with it.
No, it's crazy, gang. Cause like right now, I don't know what I did. But every time I go to ground, Walsons, they're waiting on me. They waiting on me every time. I swear to God, mama, they waiting on me in packs.
They're waiting on me. You gotta look into that.
No, I'm trying to look into that, but every time I'm there, they're waiting on me. And if I get there, and let me get there real quick, they'll come and start circling around me, but they never touch me.
I'm gonna give you the number to the Orchid Man.
No, the birds be telling on me. Every time the birds see me, they fly away and the Walsons come back.
Damn, that's
now, you think I'm gone? You think I'm playing? You think I'm retarded? I'm gone, man. Fuck you. You think I'm crazy? Nah, I'm gone. Nah.
All right, till the next one. Shit.
Just when you thought there was no hope for humanity, he's here with love, peace, and he is not to be played with on his mama, Dr. Unk.
You got any weapons you think it's gonna poke me?
Yeah, my dick a weapon. You stole this shit from Skid Row. Take it back. Take this shit back to Skid Row. Stop playing with me.
She says he's tall. How tall? When he's ugly. How ugly? She said he's black.
How black? What's the matter with you?
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yes, you guys ready? Stand up right there.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, you touched her titty. No, sir. I saw you touch her titty, nigga. Your wife getting fucked right now. Shut up! Come on.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take you
No,
first.
women been enslaved